Okay, folks, welcome. It's been a while since I've done one of these not filming with the phone. And it's weird. It almost seems like it's been years since I haven't done one of these. But, you get more viewers when you're filming with your phone, which is what I've been doing lately in the vertical feed. Because everybody's like, on their phone, they get notified of that. So that's what I've been doing lately. And the controls are a little bit different. Um, they're a little bit different no matter what, whether you're going vertical through this, whether you're doing it through Streamlabs, whatever. There's all kinds of different type of stuff. So just wanted to make a short video. I hadn't planned on actually doing a video tonight. I got in later than I would have wanted to. I've had a very interesting week. If you find having an incredibly stressful job interesting, but I went to go get my hair cut, and I ended up waiting a long time to get the particular person to do that. So I actually got there, and they have this particular person that cut my hair moved from the place where they were at. They're like, oh yeah, we don't do appointments now. We just do walk-ins. So I walked in and I signed in, and it said like something ridiculous, like 160 minutes or something like that. I'm like, well, I didn't spend all this time driving to this particular place for this lady, who does a good job and is very pleasant. To not get my hair cut. So I decided to go. I checked out the GameStop that was next door in the same little plaza. No, nothing there. I'm like, well, let me go ahead and go to Walmart and see if they've got any diecast vehicles. And they did. I actually had no intention of buying anything, but the right stuff was there. So I'm going to show you what I picked up today, even though, disclaimer, I don't need any of this stuff. And I probably shouldn't have picked up any of it, but I'd never seen it before. I've never seen many of these before, and I decided I better get them before they're not available. Because that's the thing now, it's like you find something, you better get it now because then it's not available. What's that? The Jeffrey says FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of being a pain in the ass to get it at a later date. So we're gonna go through these items here. Again, like I said, I probably shouldn't have gotten these, but at the end of the day, they're like $1 a piece. So, whoop-dee, just finding them is exciting enough. So, anyhow, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a really short video. I probably need to get to bed so we can start off early. We have an interesting project that was suggested by someone, and inadvertently, and I think that's what we're going to work on. So I think it's something a little bit different. It's still for Gaslands, and I think you guys will get a kick out of it. But anyhow, and we also got a case that all my Gasland vehicles are in. I know nobody's watching this right now, but there it is on the wall. And I went from not having anywhere to put them because they don't fit in this. They don't fit up in this cabinet right here. That's totally full. So I went from not having a place to put them to basically filling that whole damn thing up. So anyhow, okay, I'm probably going to have to go over these vehicles in the morning anyways when there's actually people on here. But I actually got a notification from one of my viewers that I hadn't seen in a long time, and they said that their posts were being blocked, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense that that I would have blocked that person. This is a person that frequently attends my channel, quite frequently actually, and has never said anything that has rubbed me the wrong way. And I must have fat fingered them. So I must have been on a live stream, and we had to block somebody that was out there causing trouble, and their post was probably right next to somebody else who was causing trouble, and I fat fingered them. So now they know. Now I have to tell Justin, congratulations, you've been fat fingered by me. I hope it was good for you. Anyhow, So I wasn't planning on getting any Hot Wheels, and yes, they all happen to be Hot Wheels, until I saw something I've been looking for a long time. It's nothing expensive. I'm not a scalper. I'm not interested in reselling any of these. I like these, the ones that I get, because they're cool and they make interesting builds for Gaslands. And I've been looking for this particular vehicle for a long time. It's not rare or anything. I think I know I have hundreds of vehicles not built yet. I don't think a single one of them is a super treasure hunt or any of those things. I honestly don't care. I think it's kind of ridiculous that some Matchbox cars are worth more than others. It's just kind of, I just don't feed into the whole gambling thing. That doesn't really work for me. So this is the particular vehicle, and now we're not backwards, so I can show this to you. It is called the Raijin Express. I believe that's how you say it. Raijin Express, and it is a Asian style. It almost looks like a garbage truck. Box truck, panel truck. What's it got on the back? Just looks like just panels or something. I don't know. And it's got Lucky Cat on there. Unfortunately, it says Hot Wheels on it. I think we're going to have to leave that on there, though. And the front of it was just kind of unique. In front of the cab, on top of the cab, it almost looks like it has a bunch of guns here, like a line of like machine guns. I honestly don't know what that's supposed to represent. Almost like it's like, well, in the drawing here, it looks like it's tubes or something. It's metal bamboo. Anyhow, I've been looking for this for a long time, because I want this to be a build for my Asian team. So what we're going to keep the graphics on there. We got to do something about the little red trim on the wheels there. That doesn't look really in character. That's not really something I want to roll with. But it's called Raijin Express. I've been looking for this in many stores, and I found one. I had an hour and a half to kill, so I literally went through every Hot Wheels they had at that Walmart, and there was a lot of them. There's a lot of the same repeated stuff, but we finally got to pick this thing up. And sometimes they have comments on what these things are. Hot Wheels heavyweights, haulers, tankers, trucks, and more. These heavy metal monsters make a lasting mark. Well, it doesn't give you any kind of fake history or background information on what they're trying to do on this thing, but I'm glad I got this, because this was something I was looking for. I've looked a lot for it. Yeah, I could have gone somewhere and bought it, on eBay or something, but so once I got that, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to have to go to the cash register, so I might as well see what else they have. And hopefully I don't already have any of these, but I'm to the point where I have so many things that there's a chance I might buy something again. This is kind of a cool vehicle. It's called Purple Passion. It's got some stripage on the top. It's a 50-something. It might even be earlier than that. It might be a 40s car. Let's see if I can make out what it says on there. Made in Malaysia. I don't know that I can make out what it says. Honestly, it looks like a 40s vehicle. I don't know why it's called Purple Passion when it's freaking pink! Is the top? Yeah, it's pink. And the stripes are black. There ain't no purple on here. Don't let colorblind people name vehicles. Anyways, pretty cool looking vehicle. And yeah, we're going to leave it pink. All right. Next one. Because I'm a sadist, this is actually new for 2026. Another Mini Cooper, because I don't have this one. And I've got like 5 or 6 of them now, so I might as well get every single damn Mini Cooper they have. And I'm probably going to treat Mini Coopers and Gaslands as buggies. Okay, that keeps them cheap. That keeps them zipping around. So, a Mini Cooper. Austin Mini Cooper S. Okay. What else we got? And since I'm getting in a British vehicle, I might as well get one of these. Now these come in a bunch of different varieties of color. I just kind of like this one. It's red. It's almost tomato red a little bit. It's a Lotus Cortina. Now I don't know why the hell it's named after a curtain. That's what a cortina is in Spanish. Probably the same thing in Italian, to be honest with you. And honestly, it looks better in person than it does in here. Got a gold roof or something like that? I think a gold roof. Golden roof, copperish roof. Okay. Interesting that it actually has something on the underside of it in color, like a muffler or an exhaust or something. I don't think I've ever seen that. Something that's on the underside that's actually molded in a different color like that. Cool stuff. Okay. Next. All right. This is a Corvette Grand Sport. I don't know what the mentality is behind this. Okay. Maybe one of you guys that's a racer knows. But I have a lot of vehicles, for instance, that have these circles, like this one. And there's nothing in the circle. Almost like that they leave that so you can put whatever number it is that you wanted it. Like you want to be a number 4 or number 32 or something like that. I don't really know. And the Vet has the same thing. The Vet has a number, has a circle here with nothing in it. And same thing on the hood. You see it there? Oh, wrong side. On the front there. Almost like, Herbie with a 53, but they just didn't put a number on there. I don't know why. I think I've got some old Skylines that have the same thing. Anyhow. Pretty cool looking. Hadn't seen that before. Figured I'd pick it up. I only found one in the hundreds of the ones that I went through. So it's pretty rare. I looked at this and I immediately saw, this is the Milchman. So you got a bunch of milk bottles. What does it say on here? Reilman's Dairy Delivery Company. I didn't realize it was actually a German name. What's this core vehicle? I don't think this is a German vehicle. I think that this is the same vehicle that the clowns have. This is interesting. Let's take a look at this. Look at this vehicle, and then look at this vehicle. I think the core vehicle is the same vehicle. It's just supersized here. But look, the windows are even in the right place. The front... The front is the same. So whatever vehicle this is the same vehicle. It's just out of scale, Yeah. So this is going to be the Milchman. Anybody even here? One person? Welcome. Welcome and good night. Gonna be a short video. We'll be on in a couple hours again. About 8 hours or so. This long block, I swear they made this in green. This is actually the one I wanted. It's got an E on top. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with the E. Probably try to get rid of it. This is going to have some Woody type of name. Like Big Woody or something. It's not going to be Big Woody. The thing's not big enough to be a Big Woody. But you got that fake paneling on the side on the station wagon. It actually looks like a station wagon, but it might just be a coupe. All right, this is a pretty common one. I just decided to pick it up, but that's a pretty common one. The Lotus Cortina is pretty common as well. I think I've seen the Milchman one or the other couple times. I had never seen this 40s vehicle until today. And then I found 3 of them total. I mean, that's 3 out of, I don't know, there must have been 1,000 cars there. And there may not have been, but it was a lot of cars. So, I have one of these, but not in this livery. This is a Chevy Chevette. The other one I have, I believe, is striped and is mostly red. I always get a kick out of when they make vehicles that are kind of like nothing to get excited about, mundane. Makes me want to pick them up more. I had a guy at Walmart about a week ago and wanted to know if he was looking for a Jeep Gladiator. And I said, I know somebody makes one in black. I couldn't find one for him. They had 3 there today. Is Jeep Gladiator got a couple of motorbikes on the back? Copper frickin' work on the rims, weird. Okay, let's go back to this. Uh-oh, did I mess it up? No, it's here. Okay. I don't remember if I had this, so if I didn't pick it up, I was going to regret it. I still haven't checked to see if I have it. It's a 67 Camaro in gold. That's a popular car. So I better grab this if I want it. You know, a car that I see all the time is they make I don't even know what it is. It might be just like a make-believe sports car or whatever, some British thing. Now I can't. I should have said what it was. I'm not going to remember it. There you are, Big Mac. So I don't know if you heard my explanation. I think you must have been on a feed the other day, because you're on all the time, and somebody must have come in and been like a pain in the ass. And since I was filming on my phone, it's kind of small, and your last comment must have been next to somebody else, and both of you guys got deleted, or maybe he, I meant to shut him up, and I got you for free, but yeah. So sorry about that. No, I've been wondering where you were, because I did finally get around to seeing the next Purge, the next Purge that you recommended. You said the Purge movies keep getting better, and so this was the second one, whatever it's called, Purge Anarchy. And I watched it and I thought about you, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to talk about this when Justin gets back on here, and then you weren't on. So what I wanted to talk to you about is that one guy who's the badass, right? Who's on his mission to basically, yeah, he pissed you off. Oh, so you do know who it was? Okay, well, I didn't intend on blocking you. I mean, you haven't offended me yet. I don't think it's going to happen. We can have a difference of opinion on stuff. That's absolutely fine, It was okay. So the guy I'm watching this, and I sent this picture to my daughter, and I'm going to send you, I send you a screenshot, and and let me show you what I sent my daughter. It's nothing inappropriate. It's just you'll get a kick out of it, and I'm sure you noticed this as well. But it's like an eyesore when you see this. I said this guy is supposed to be a badass operator in the Purge, and he can't grab a pistol. Let's see if this comes up. Look at how this guy is grabbing a pistol. Like, that's a good way to not have a thumb again. Like this, and he was a badass. He was definitely an operator. The actor's not. Like, how do you even grab a pistol like that? Like, it's like awkward. It'd be like, that makes as much sense as when you put on your shoes, put your left shoe on your right foot and vice versa. I stopped the movie. I'm like, stop! I wasn't watching it with my daughter, but she's, I think she was in Miami at the time, getting ready to go on the cruise. I sent that message to her. Yeah, it was okay. It was, it was all right. It was okay. Yeah, I guess it was better than the first one. The first one, they just hold up in the house, just kind of hold up in the house. So, sometimes you can be in an environment that is too that is restrictive, and it's okay. Like that show that I keep saying that if you haven't seen it, it's called The Booth at the End or The Booth in the Back, that has Xander Berkeley in it. That's really, really good. There's 2 seasons of it, and it all happens in a diner. And you think, oh, it's boring as hell. No, it's done well. But sometimes when you have, I don't know if you've seen Walking Dead. Remember the season 2, I think it's season 2, where they're stuck at Uncle Herschel's house. I mean, I couldn't wait for them. I felt like I was in purgatory being in there. Like, dude, like, let's do a different environment or something like that. So, but yeah, Purge was okay. It's not a movie I'm going to watch a second time, but, you know, it was all right, you know. There may have been something else I wanted to comment on the movie, but that happened like about a week ago that I saw it, and I guess you've been banned for that long accidentally. Sorry about that. I went and I had to look on my phone. Okay, how do you unblock somebody? And then I finally found the dumpster that everybody was in, and you were in there with Hitler. This guy, remember a long time ago, some guy came in as Hitler, and he even used the Führer's his little icon. I don't know how you can get away with it. Just like you've got your little mask thing guy there, and he had a little, you know, Der Führer, a little icon. And I'm like, he said like hello, and I'm like, get out of here. I mean, he just could have caused trouble. Get rid of him before there's an Anschluss. Okay, here's another one. I don't remember if I have this one at all. It's a 47 Chevy Fleetline. Pretty cool car. I don't know what the hell I'd use it for. I figured I would just, worst case scenario, I donate $1 and I'll give it to some kid. And the kid will be pissed off because it's not a Lamborghini. This thing, I know people love Vets. This is a 69 Corvette with some insane freaking sized engine in it. Dream Garage. This might be just a make-believe. You know, Bad Trip Garage. Gas Monkey Garage. Uh-oh. Is that offensive to somebody? Honestly, it's a pretty cool logo. The logo that I really like is the one that the Hot Wheels put on the clown cars. Check this out. I'd never seen this before until I got clown cars. Yeah, I know. I like that video. If that's an old gun, it's in really good shape. You know what I didn't like about the gun? You probably don't like this about it either. Look at that little logo. It looks like a clown with his, you know, on fire. Crazed clowns. Pretty cool. I don't like that there's so much legalese on the side of the barrel. You know, don't stick your head in front of a shotgun, folks. Kind of things on there. You know, they're on more and more. They're on weapons, and it just looks stupid. You didn't ask for that to be out there, I'm sure. You know, it's a gun. You don't play around with it. You know, they don't have on tires. Hey, don't stick your damn head in front of the tire and have it roll on you and squish you like a melon. You know? Don't give them any ideas, or they probably would. All right, this thing right here. This is a joke car. It's got a toaster on there. This is going to be a flamethrower. And yeah, the toast you see there is going to be burnt. Don't worry. Worry not. Front of it looks pretty cool, actually. Yep, I did it. I got a fucking electrical vehicle. That's one of these, you know, high-tech shit. This is a Lucid Air. I'd never seen this one before. Actually, I've only seen a Lucid a couple times. I don't even know if it's a GM. I don't know what the hell it. I don't fall for their advertising. I know about cars, and if I don't know about it, that's a weird car. So here I am, my story yesterday. I go through the drive-through in my Subaru that looks like this, except I don't have copper or gold rims. Mine are like blackish. That's what it came with. And I don't have a wang on there. Okay, but this is basically what my personal vehicle, what it looks like. My hood's not as cool as this one. This is an STI. I just have the generic WRX. Hey, I got fog lights and he doesn't. I got yellow fog lights. Anyhow, so I go through the drive-through at Chick-fil-A, and the ignoramus that is taking my order, you know, the youth of this day, says, what kind of car is this? Is this a Buick? You know, because they got to put down, you know, what kind of car it is. I didn't miss a beat, and I said, you know, I'm 54 years old, and I'll never be old enough to drive a Buick. A Buick. Okay, so I am not a fan of Mustangs, but this is a great vehicle for freaking Gaslands. Actually, it doesn't really matter what I'm not a fan of, because it's like I'm not the one driving these vehicles. Like, you know, I'm not a fan of how this thing looks, but this would be awesome in this game. I do post them, but it's on Facebook. You're not on Facebook. I post everything, my friend. And this is what I got yesterday. I was too busy. Putting this thing together. The case there with all the cars. I was too busy putting that together to do a video. So I went from not having a place to put it to basically filling up the place that I'm putting it. 58 is the number of the counting. That's how many cars we have. Done. That's not bad. That means I've done about a sixth of them. Hey, that's better than most people. We got a treat tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing something different. Only got a few more cars here, so we can get some shut-eye. I saw this. This is one of the first ones I saw, and I'm like, I got to get this thing. Okay? This is the Kit concept, and if you don't know what Kit is, that's the Knight Rider vehicle. It almost looks like if the Knight Rider and like a Black Widow type person had a freaking car baby or something. A baby car. I think this is a new vehicle. And no, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be a robot car. It goes around saying, starts every sentence with Michael. Yes, I used to watch that show. I was 11 years old. Okay, this is a Porsche. I say, oh, four-door Porsche. Nope, it's an EV Porsche. So, Porsche went from making the Ferdinand that was killed and spewed all kinds of black smoke to now one that can't even do a wet fart. Because it might be environmentally unfriendly. One extreme to the other. And I don't know why this is called a Ford Escort, because I don't think this is a Ford Escort. This is one of the, this looks like one of those 2000s, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the 2000 is just an even bigger, badder version of this. But it's got little fog lamps there at the front end. So this is what I ended up picking up today. Like I need that like a hole in the head. We're going to add them to the pile here. I'm not going to do an inventory on how many cars I have, because it's probably close to 500. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying that, you know, you run across these things, and if you don't get them, if you think they're cool and you don't buy them when you see them, it's going to be a pain in the ass to find them later. Because, you know, there's scalpers out there. You know, how many kits did I see? I think I saw 3 kit concepts. I don't know if they're a super anything. I just think that they're cool. Actually, I'm going to check. I don't think any... I hope they're not valuable ones, because we're going to repaint it. Well, we're not going to do much to this thing. All we're going to do is weather it. So, bam, done. It may not even have any visible weapons. But I really came for this thing. This is really what I was wanting to get. So, all right, folks. Well, that's a short video. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning if you're morning people. And we can start working on the next build. All right, folks. Have a good night.